Shalom. Foremost, I want to start out by giving all praise to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles for their edification and knowledge. Call Halayah B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakakadash. Give all praise to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakakadash. We'll read some verses relating to nuclear war or World War III. This is Revelations 8. We'll read 10 and 11 verse. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers, and upon the fountains of water. And that radiation, that's going to fall upon the waters, man, to pretty much contaminate the waters, man. And the name of the star is called the wormwood. And the third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters because they were made bitter. They were made bitter because they were contaminated. Another word for that would be obsceneth, I believe. So that water is an essential commodity for life, man. Just like this truth and knowledge is the spiritual waters. So the waters, physical water, is going to be the water you need for your body. You know what I mean? And both are essential. So, but right into that verse is talking about contamination of the waters relating to the nuclear missiles, the fallout, pretty much. I'm going to go to Revelations 9 and 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. One woe, War 1, now 2 is past. Woe 1 and 2 are past, now the 3 shall come quickly. Now I'm going to go to 11 and 14. And the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe come quickly. That's the one that's to come, man. That's the World War 3. Let's go to 12 and 7 of Revelations. And there was in heaven Michael and his angels, the Lord's chariots, the Lord's air force, fought against the dragon, the red dragon. And the dragon fought and his angels. So the dragon and his military and his power versus the Lord's air force and its powers, man. That's the war in heaven. Number 8. And prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven, man. So the Lord destroyed and defeated easily, pretty much the red dragon, man, and its military force, man, its power. Let's go to see anything else in Revelations. Okay, I'm gonna go to. Go to 2 Peter's 3 and 10 to 13, and I'm going to go to 2 Thessalonians 5, 1 through 3. 2 Peter's 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with a fervent heat, and the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. And that's the nuclear missiles, man, with the radiation, hot enough to melt the elements. Seeing then that all these things shall be desired, what manner of person ought ye to be in holy conversation and godliness? Knowing these kind of things, that's asking the question. Looking for and hasten into the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for the new heaven and the new earth, which is here on earth, that wherein dwelleth righteousness. Example, 2 Ezra 6, 7, and 9. For Esau's the end of the world, and Jacob's the beginning that follows. Jacob's that's a planter to take over and replace. A new age is going to be replaced from the old, man, which is the present. Go to 1, let's go to 1 Thessalonians 5, 1 and 3. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as a travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And that would be a good example. That nuclear missiles, that's going to come suddenly, unexpectedly, and they're not going to be able to escape. Plus the other calamities and things that's going to happen upon the earth. 2 Ezra 8 and 50, man. For many great miseries shall come upon them in the latter times because they walked in great pride, for example. So all these miseries are going to come. The greatest of the miseries is going to be that, man. As it's spoken. Let's go to Isaiah 66 and 15. Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with the flames of fire. Right to them chariots, man. They're going to be zapping, hitting fire too as well. See, Matthew 24 with Matthew 24 and 19 and 20. Look at that. Matthew 24, 19 and 20. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean, dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall be reeled to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. That's what's going to move to and fro. What's going to move it to and fro is those nuclear missiles, man. That's part of the signs that's going to happen, man. The moon will lose its shine. The stars will fall. The constellations will fall. The sun will be like sackcloth, which is dark, black, and the earth will move to and fro like a drunkard, man. It's going to move out of its place. It's going to move out of its axis, man. It's never going to be the same again. I want to go to I'll go to Matthew 24 and 22. Matthew 24 and 22. And 22. And except those days there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. They're going to have to be shortened because the devil's going to come in great wrath, knowing he has but a short time, man. Woe to the inhabitants of the sea of the earth, because the devil's going to come in great wrath, knowing he has but a short time. The devil's going to be like that roaring lion, waiting to whom he may devour, man, because he knows he has a short time. So it's going to have to be a form of a divine intervention to pretty much intercede and to protect. Otherwise, there won't be no flesh. I'm going to go to Ezekiel 38 and 18 and 19. Ezekiel 38. (38, 18, and 19). And it shall come to pass at the same time when Gog shall come against the land of Israel, saith the Lord, that my fury shall come up in my face. For my jealousy and the fire of my wrath I have spoken surely, and that day shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel. So it's going to be a great day of shaking it. Destruction upon Israel, man. And I'll read 21 and 22. And I will call for the sword against him throughout all the mountains, saith the Lord Yahweh. Every man sword shall be against his brother. And I will plead against him with pestilence and with blood. And I will rain upon him, upon his bands, and upon the many people that are with him, overflowing rain, great hailstones, fire, brimstone, them nuclear missiles, fire, everything, all forms of judgment upon that land, man. I'm going to go to let me go to the Apocrypha, 2nd Ezra 15 and 23. Second Ezra 15 and 23. The fire is going forth from his wrath, and have consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners like the straw that is kindled, man. So that fire is the missiles, man. And this verse, these relate to pretty much vengeance on the wicked, terrifying vision of warfare, judgment on Babylon, judgment on Asia. So this is the judgment on the wicked. I'll continue reading. And woe unto them that sin, and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord, and I will not spare them. So your ways, ye children, from the power, defile not my sanctuary. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, therefore deliver them into death and destruction. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth. Part of the plagues, the major plague is the nuclear missiles, man, with that radiation, man. And ye shall remain in them. Let me read that again. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth. Ye shall remain in them. For God shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. And that relates to pretty much the wicked, man. Vengeance on the wicked, man. I'm going to go to, that's one, Zechariah 14 and 12. Zechariah 14 and 12. Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouths. 1984 Terminator, perfect example. Linda Hamilton, when she was dreaming, related to pretty much nuclear fallout spreading throughout the whole world, man, and seeing the bodies being destroyed, the flesh being consumed, and to bones and pretty much destroying everything in its sight, man. So that's a perfect example. Pre-predictive programming, which is another title. But using that, knowing certain things to come, by using movies that they know that certain things are going to come to pass, man. Through the scriptures. So that's a perfect example, and that's going to come to pass, man. This was just a few scriptures relating to talking about nuclear war, because there are scriptures relating to that speak about that. You know, Christianity, they should be speaking on this, but this is the very bitter of the Bible, man. This is not politically correct to be talking about this, but that's another lesson itself. That being said, I hope it helps whoever listens. Give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Shalom, thanks.